Back to the UK TP-Link Invitational. My name is Tony, and I'm here with Silverback. Silverback, you want to run us through these teams with our Orbit taking on TYT?
Yeah, we'll start with TYT first of all. We have Fearcrads, Benny Central, Quicker Than You, and Insomulus. We then, for Orbit, we have Jacko, Lewis, Endura, and Bounce. For me, that team alone of Orbit, those names, they sort of give you a shudder of fear. Not only are they up and coming, they're such a strong unit, and TYT really need to bring their game here. This is everything when you're playing a team like Orbit. There's no half measures. It's big or go home.
Oh yeah, I think TYT are really going to have to bring it here. Orbit last week really did show it. Sorry, it would have been 2 weeks ago now against them when we seen them go up against each other at the World Championship qualifier, and Orbit really did slaughter them, if anything. I mean, apart from the third map, TYT did bring it then. They played quite well and it looked quite close, but Orbit looked very convincing first two maps. Let's see how they do on this one. I'm on board with Jacko. See how he can do for Orbit straight from the off.
Yeah, moving forward, going straight for the predictable towards Pinkies. They're going to go for the nice push and possibly try and split these guys early on, as Jacko's going to hold right by this Humvee here. He's literally going to push forward a little bit further. Surely, Jacko, you don't want to get put in a situation where they're now going to spun behind. He picks off the kill there from Garage. Doesn't take it, but he gets taken out himself. Insomnus and Benny Central taking kills, which means I'm going to run with Bounce. He's going to push top pawn. He's literally looking for the Garage. There's a long-range shot. Nothing effective, though. He just literally gets hit markers. Ooh. He's going to get flashed up. So close. And look at this. TYT are bringing the gameplay. So I think we should jump on with Benny Central here. He's 2-0.
Let's see what Benny can do here. Picking up shots on the bounce. Very easy for him from that position. Defending B. And this is good work by TYT. They've actually managed to neutralize C as well. So the points on the board are only going to be theirs. Going to go though. Orbit coming back. Endura with the kill, as does Jacko. Benny holding down the central map position. He's trying to stay alive. There's a couple of his teammates have went down, and Samuelis does answer back though. Endura going down, and it looks like we're going to see a good game here.
Yeah, we certainly are. It's 4-0 for Benny Central. Does have one capture to his name. If you look at this, they're currently holding B, A, and B, and they're actually going for a triple cap. We're going to see this straight off the bat. Unless Benny can take this kill off here, they are only going to take two. They've neutralised C. They've been taken out, and that was great play to bring that back. And Orbit needs to do something now. Really do. It's going to be crazy. Crads gets taken out. It's Quicker Than You, 2-2. This is a time that Orbit need to bring something, and they need to bring it quick.
Yeah, I think TYT have that pretty nice advantage at the moment. They will want to get a flag back on their name, but if Orbit can hold out the 2-cap for the rest of the game, they will walk in at the halfway point with the lead. But that's all well said. Oh my god, Quicker Than You with the shots across the map. They're taking out Bance. That was good play by him. Maybe it opened up a point where they can push in. It's not going to happen. I'm on board with Lewis now, who's defending for Orbit. It does seem as if they're going to go for A, but that was good work by Quicker Than You. He just can't manage to get another point on the board. They currently only have A, which is currently being contested by Lewis. Good work by him to go around behind Benny, and he is going to try and get a hold of this point, but somebody from TYT is pushing towards him. Can he hold it down?
Yeah, he's got two left. Two coming through on Pinkies. He's going to hold this. He's gone for the contest, which means they're going to try and push forward. Will he get seen? He gets taken out, and it's Fearcrads that's going to clean out, which means that we're going to run on here with Jacko. Jacko's going to go for a long nade over the top. Will that reach? Yes, Oh, he gets a hit marker. That was so close to taking him out there. Nearly called that, but we do see him pick up a kill, which means they're going to push forward. They're holding C and B. They're going to try and go for the Pinkies, the trap there. As we see Jacko, he's just literally now going to go for this. I tell you what, look at this. Orbit now going to go for a triple cap. Surely they're not going to let them.
No, I don't think they're even going to let them just get away with it. Neutralize. They are going to go for the triple cap. They have turned this one straight on its head. It was a great start by TYT, but on board with Jacko now. Orbit do take the lead, and pretty convincingly. Jacko holding it down with the two-piece there. Great work by him. Bounce picking up a kill to his name as well. And 3-cap is in full effect.
Yeah, and this is exactly what they need to do to bring this back. They've already jumped up 20 points above TYT, and he's going to clear this up. One on the left-hand side, there's two there. 1, 2, low on ammo, but he gets taken out. But Lewis is going to take the kills for him. Lewis is going to clean that up for his team. Still holding this 3-cap, being now 30 seconds, roughly, I believe it is, on this 3-cap. And TYT, that, they really got shut down. They got put into that Pinky spawn trap, and that is not what you want. You're going to see a kill here. This is where they're going to gain B back. Surely now they need to bring this on.
They don't get about. They only managed to neutralize it, but that is going to allow TYT to get a hold of the home flag, and they have managed to neutralize C as well. So they've reduced any sort of deficit at the moment that they are going to, you know, they're not going to take any more deficit in the moment. All flags are really up in the air from both teams here. I'm on board with Quicker than you in the center though. He's currently capturing B.
Yeah, he is looking. He's going to pick a kill off there last few seconds. Managing to take it as he gets taken out, which means we're going to run him with Fear Crads. He's going to go for the defensive play. He gets taken out, which is now down to Benny Central. He's going to pick a kill off there on the back end of that ladder. He's going to hold out as you're going to see shots fired on the left-hand side. Takes a turn, gets hit up, but gets taken down. So that means it's Fear Crads, the man that's going to push forward. He does see him. Is he going to get you? He now gets taken. Look at this. Every time they're pushing forward, Orbit are just taking, but it's Insomnius that picks off a kill. He now gets taken down. So I tell you what, I think we should jump on with the man that's 14-9. That's Endura. Endura's been playing ever so well. As you're going to see a long range there. Brilliant play. When you're 15-9 and 3 captures, and you look at the score, you can understand why. Orbit really brought that back. 3 captured, just absolutely annihilated TYT there.
That's going to be 44 points is going to be the difference there. Good work by Orbit. It was a great start by TYT. We've seen them come really out the blocks firing. Sure they weren't going to be passive. Really came in there, did good work. But in the end, Orbit picking up that triple cap for about 45 seconds in the end is really the difference. Although they did hold down the map pretty well in that first half. Anyway, 15-9 from Enduro with 3 captures on the board. It's going to be a pretty big highlight from Orbit. But at the moment, looking pretty good for a 1-0 lead into the first, after the first map, of course. After that first half, though, with a pretty convincing lead, I can't see TYT bringing this back.
It has to be honest with you, it has to be the reverse. It has to be TYT that takes this triple cap. And I don't think they need to do it from the off. What I think they need to do is play more methodical, maybe take 2 or 3 of Orbit out, push for that B, and then maybe, just maybe, right, split them to go for the triple cap. You know, they can do it with a 2 flag capture, but it's going to have to be the majority of this here, Ton. It's just, you know, that gap is immensely massive, and it's going to be a big struggle.
Yeah, it is going to be a big struggle for them, and you know it's all very well saying, you know, go for the split, but they have to make the kills while they're doing so, and that's going to be the issue. I think Orbit have just really rocked up and made all the important gunfights and got a hold of 3 captures. But we're going to go on board with Krads from the start, see if he's going to go aggressive. If he does jump onto the C flag, I will jump on board with Benny. And we'll see what's going to happen. But I think at the moment, Orbit are looking good for my 3-0 prediction.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you know, first map in, let's not count this out, because for me sometimes I look at Blitz as a huge game changer. It can really swing a momentum. What's the interesting factor here is that we do see Krads here. It's got an MTAR. Is he going to push through Gary's side? Is he going to jump on C? That is going to be a big call. No doubt they're going to have a bump up, as we always see, as we hit into the game now, and it's going to be straight to that right-hand side. He's going to go through Garage, push forward. He's literally going to try and go for what we saw last time. He's going to try and separate him and make sure that no one's coming through Pinkies, but he is going to push closer to this than we saw the guys from Orbit doing the first half. And he's going straight for this here, Ton. He's pushing into A, and this could be a huge play for these guys.
That's if he can make this first kill, though. He's going to get shut down straight away by Jacko. I'm jumping on board with him. He's just trying to defend B, as we do actually see only 3 players from Orbit. As far as I'm aware, there was definitely 4 when we came into the game. On board with Jacko.
Yeah, there was.
Let's see what they can do to defend this. Unfortunately, due to kills going down, we cannot restart the map. On board with Jacko, though, and they'll be very happy to sit at 1 cap apiece. Although they do actually go down quicker than you, and Kratz coming in with kills, as does Quicker Than You once again. Bounce does rejoin the game, though. But we do see Krads and Co, TYT with the advantage. Good kills by Benny down the right hand side. Does eventually get taken down by Bounce. Everyone I go on board with does go down on board with Krads now. He's trying to go for the triple cap, and that's exactly what they need. They're going to try and take advantage of this 3-man situation. It's looking like he's going to actually pick it up there. That's going to be the triple cap momentarily. And we are seeing Orbit trying to get a hold of C. Lewis coming in there with a quick clutch kill. He's going to get a hold of it and just trying to defend Rasim, looking to get a hold of it as well.
This is going to be really close here. If TYT are not careful, they could get triple capped at this point. Currently, Orbit are holding C and A, right? All they need to do now is clear this out, get them to spawn pinkies. They are losing A now. This could be an advantage though, because they can push on B, and then they're going to get back into that triple gap. Does mean at the present moment in time they're down 5 points, but they've got nothing to worry about as we see Lewis clean up. He's going to secure the A point, and they're going for B. Surely not. Is this going to be? No, as we do see Lewis get taken out, which means Bounce is now on B by himself.
Yeah, they are currently losing C. They did momentarily have a 3-cap. I'm about with Jacko though. Is he just trying to kind of hold down B? Shot's going to go down towards a player who wasn't even on the point there. A bit of a mistake from him. And Lewis is going to try and get a hold of it. All these points are really in limbo at the moment, but you know, this will suit Orbit at the moment. Pretty close between these two teams. Only 5 points separate them. TYT with that advantage. But at the moment, you know, Orbit will be more than happy with that. They're fine. They are not going to be in any way, shape or form getting close to it, I don't think. I don't think TYT are going to be able to bring it back that quickly. But let's see what they can do on board with Endura. And I think definitely Orbit do need to take another flag here. They can't just sit on the one.
No, they can't. See, what's happening is it's becoming so scrappy in the middle that both teams are spawning on the opposite side, which means they're just going to go for capture. The biggest factor as well, if we can jump on board with him right now, is Insomnius. Insomnius is currently on a 5 streak. He's clearing up this mid road so well, and this is what's causing the problem here for Orbit. And if they can capitalize on it, you could see as Nitri gets taken out. He was taking out 3 of Orbit players every time, just pushing him over. Crad's got the position right. He gets a lovely kill there on the right hand side as he gets taken out by Endura, and Orbit just seem to struggle there. They do have probably about 44 points gap. You know, looking at this, I can't see them bringing it back. It's 20 points. They need to regain it, and TYT just seem to have their feet dug in here and doing the work that they should be. Orbit just cannot afford to overextend or get split, because they will take that triple cap.
Well, at the moment, Kraz is going for that triple cap, and that's what they need. I'm trying to work it out, and they will need at least a triple cap or a neutralization at some point. That's exactly what they've got. If they've got somebody else pushing through there, and it doesn't look as if Orbit are going to lose there. They are going to get control of it once again. The difference at the moment, with 1 minute remaining, is only 29 points. So by my calculations, they will not have enough points on the board if they just hold the 2-cap. They are going to go for the triple, but Lewis and Co are trying to get a hold of another home flag. They have done so. It's not looking great for TYT here. It's looking as if Orbit are going to take this away, but Jacko going 3 and 12 is probably 4 and 12 now. It's probably, you know, paying sort of homage to TYT's good comeback there. I mean, it's good work by them. They did really bring it back, but it's not going to be possible for them now unless they do get the 3-cap for the rest of the time. It's not going to happen. That's going to be 1-0 to Orbit.
To be honest with you, this is what TYT should have done in the first round. They were too sloppy. They didn't take the kills. They let Orbit rule the game. As whereas in the second round, Krads comes out from the starting blocks, an absolute beast, and that's what they should have done it from the off. Does show you how close this was though. It's 88 to 54 now. No, 90 to 54. So it's really only 40. There's only 4 points in it when you look at the score difference.
I think it was sort of over at the in about 30 seconds to go. I mean, TYT were really bringing it back, but I think Orbit knew that they actually did have it in the bag, so sort of running around there. But hats off to TYT for nearly bringing that back there. Great second half from them, but I think, you know, the first half it was a mountain.